Shalom. First and foremost, above all things, I want to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. I'd like to give a special double honors to our elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. May the blessing of election be upon your household, on you sincere brothers and you sisters out there that listen and take heed. And the lesson for today, the prophets are here to warn the people of the future prophecies that are coming in the near future. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be a edifying lesson. And one of the prophecies that's coming in the near future is the hour of temptation that's going to be upon all the world. The entire earth. And you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native American Indians are the children of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, which means He is or He exists. And then you have the Son's name, which is Yahweh Shai. And so that hour of temptation is going to be upon the entire world, and especially those of Israel, among Israel, the nation of Israel. And so, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai likens us to a woman. We're likened as a woman, and if you know anything about a man is very jealous when it comes to his woman. And so by you taking this mark, you're going to face the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now, our job as the prophets is to warn the nation of Israel. Let me get that. Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, talking about the house of Israel, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them. Yeah. And beginning with our elder apostles on down, we are the prophets. And our job is to warn the people. And if we're not warning the people, then the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is going to destroy us as well. So our lives are on the line. So being in fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, being in fear that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will destroy you for not warning the people. You have this message and you're not warning, the Lord is going to destroy you. And you have these Christian churches, you have these other Israelite camps, and a lot of them come from One West. So they know this prophecy, but yet they're not teaching it. You have one man who was under Elder Apostle Tohar, and now he has he's got a camp. He's a multi-millionaire, but he's not warning the people. You got other men who are leaders of these camps. They're not warning the people. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to deal with them unless they change that mindset and warn the people and give them the correct message that they need to hear. because they have a lot of talking points, but they're not talking about this significant prophecy right now. And this is coming in the near future, so it's wise that we warn the people. Otherwise, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy you, man. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So, we have been made watchmen over the house of Israel. And our job is to warn the people. As the scripture said in Ezekiel 2, whether they hear or forbear, they'll know that a prophet has been among them. So we have to give the message, and we have to give the correct message. Verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his evil, wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hands. Yeah, so if we're not warning the people, their blood will be on our hands, which means we'll be destroyed as well. And that's what these other Israelite groups, these church denominations, they're not warning the people. They're not giving them the correct message. And this is the message right here spoken of in Revelations chapter 13, 16, and I believe 17 as well. Okay, Revelations 13 and 16, starting in verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yeah, so this devil, Esau Edom, he's setting up things, a digital RFID microchip for everyone to take, because he wants total control over everyone, especially those who are Israelites, because they know that we are the chosen people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And also their mindset is they want to be like the Most High. They want to have control over everything. It's not enough that we pay taxes, work paycheck to paycheck. It's not enough that we have to eat. Our food is defiled here. The water, they poison the water, they poison the skies. It's not enough for that. They want to have control over your whole body. And with this digital device, that's what happens, man. If the Lord wanted us to have a digital device, he would have set that in us, that all that would have been done. But the Lord don't want that. But Esau wants to do this. And at the end of the day, we're the Lord's chosen people. So we're not going to be taking this. Because here's the end result of that. You'll face the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Here's the proof. Revelations chapter 14, 9 and 10. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the Lamb is Yahweh Shai, man. So, if you take this thing, basically you have turned your back on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You have turned away from your higher power, man. And a lot of you, are you going to take it because you have no faith? You don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You don't call on the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. So a lot of y'all are going to be destroyed, man. Just that simple. Revelation chapter 16 and 2. This is the end results of those who take this mark. And the first went, Revelation 16 and 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Yeah, so those who take this mark, a grievous sore is going to, a noisome, grievous sore is going to come upon you, which tells you this is not something you're supposed to be taking. This is not for your body, man. The Lord made us unique. If he'd have wanted us to have something like that, he would have put it in us, that's not meant for us. And eventually, this is all Esau's doing because he wants total control. He wants to be like the Most High. He has a very prideful mindset. This is why Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has to take this man down, man. But those who are the elect, they have the faith they're going to endure, man. Here's the proof. Because right now we're patiently waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to destroy this place, man. We're tired of it. We're tired of Esau's rulership. We're tired of these wicked ass Jakes. Whether they're Jakes of the world or they're of Israel who, saying stuff that's not scriptural. Things like John the Baptist fell out of the truth, and Apostle Paul taught idolatry, and just all kind of madness, man. And it's just to the point you're just tired of it all, man. But they have to be called out. We're defenders of this truth, so we have to be that. We have to call them out, just like we're calling them out right now, saying that you're not talking about the MOTB, a very important prophecy that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai told us to do. Warn the people. And you're not warning the people. So the Lord's going to require, he's going to destroy you, man. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Yeah, the saints are, the saints, which all Israelites are the saints. But right now there's a special group or remnant known as the elect who are patiently waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Rather than taking that mark, they're patiently waiting. We're patiently waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to come through, man. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Yeah. See, we're going to have to need a special spirit to get through what's about to come. And only those who are the elect are going to receive that. So this is where mercy comes in at. And we hoping, through mercy that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai spares us from this. This is why we go out on the highways and the hedges This is why we make these videos like this, warning the people, doing our part to warn the people. You can't have this message and go put it in your pocket and go sit your ass on the back porch, man. No, you gotta bring it out, man. And a great example of that is our elder apostles. They do it all the time, man. And we gotta be in that same spirit, you know. And there's brothers that do that, you know. So I'm gonna go back here, Revelations 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them which that dwell upon the earth. Yeah. And a lot of people are going to take it. Then you have those who have the Bible Belt. They know what it is. They say they're not going to take it. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with these people of the other nations. So it doesn't matter to him whether they take it or don't take it. You're not of you're not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, so he could care less, you know. Yeah, so I mean, you taking that mark, it's like, again, the nation of Israel is likened unto a woman, you know, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is very jealous, you know, and it's just like a man is jealous over his woman, you know, that's his woman, he love her, he care about her, he's jealous over her. And the same thing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why he's going to destroy any of you who go out there and take that damn mark, man. So, going back to Ezekiel chapter 33, and I'll start in verse 1. And again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, this land is America, aka Babylon. If the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, yeah. So we have prophets, beginning with our elder apostles on down, you know, that speak this true word. Verse 3, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Yeah. That's just like if you have the enemy coming in, and you had these towers back in the day, you have men, watchmen that would stand on those towers and watch for the enemy to come in, and then when they see the enemy coming, they're supposed to give warning. And that's the same thing we as the prophets are doing. We're seeing certain things, and you have other brothers who believe in this true doctrine. They're constantly bringing out certain things that's showing you that we're getting very close to that time of temptation, the RFID microchip, you know. So this is something to be taken very seriously. So we as prophets, aka watchmen, we warn the people, and that's giving the right message. That's blowing the trumpet. And we do that being on the highways, the hedges. We do that by doing these sit-down videos, you know, to bring the word out. The social media, you know, and the internet has done the heavy lifting, man, you know. So people know, you know, but you know, they can't say it's not out there. We warn the people, constantly bringing out these videos. Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33. And when And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come to pass. Make no. There's no denying about this. This is gonna happen. We see through the Spirit, everything is leading toward this MOTB, man. We see it. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. Yeah. So when this thing goes mandatory and it's out there, these people who haven't warned the people, the sheep, because Israel is also likened to sheep. And these so-called leaders have led the sheep astray. So they're going to be, those sheep are going to be destroyed. And those false shepherds out there that didn't warn the people, they're going to be destroyed too. So Lord willing, I hope and pray that this is an edifying lesson. Once again, I want to give all praises and honor and glory. It's definitely due to Yahweh B'Shem, Yahushai B'Shem Rakah Kodash. Till the next time, Lord willing, I'll say Shalom.